So the spoilers for One Piece chapter 115 are out, and man, what a spoilers they are. The chapter mentions the main figure behind the God Valley incident, none other than Rocks D back. And not just mention, there is an actual fight, and guess who is fighting? Loki. Now you might wonder I revealed it too soon, but seriously, what is even happening in One Piece right now? Every week we getting peak after peak. I agree the previous chapter was pretty normal, but this one is absolutely crazy. There are a lot of small but significant details in this chapter, and I will explain the spoilers from A to Z. But before that, the channel reach is going down, so please like all the videos and subscribe to the channel. The chapter starts with the Colon Pirates, where Nami and the others are now part of the Colon Pirates. They have joined Robin's soul, and the others are trying to rescue the children who are unconscious and lost. So now the Colon Pirates are involved in saving the children. The scene then cuts to the underworld where chaos has erupted because of Loki. Loki is revealing all the information related to Holy Knights to Luffy. Basically, Loki is telling Luffy that God's Knight are present in Elbaf. He might have even mentioned that someone like Shanks is there because Loki had seen something related to this. But the real deal between Loki and Luffy was about Shanks' whereabouts. Loki refuses to tell Luffy where Shanks is. He refuses because he feels that Luffy hasn't completely freed him, so he won't provide full information either. I personally don't think Loki even knows where Shanks is. Maybe he's just trying to trick Luffy into revealing something. Now comes the most important part of the chapter. A crazy flashback is shown. We see that Loki once had an encounter with Rocks D Xebec. That's insane. Keep in mind that this is a flashback, meaning this happens in the past. So back then Loki must be very young. Yeah, but even as a kid, he was mischievous. The craziest part is that when Loki was a child, he wanted to join Rocks D Xebec crew. I don't know if Loki knew everything about Xebec, but I guess he must have, since he wanted to join him. If Loki knows about Rocks D Xebec, does that mean he hates Garp and Roger? This mentality is completely different from Luffy's. Luffy admires Gold D Roger, whereas Loki admires Rocks D Xebec. Where is this story even heading? No one can predict it at this point. No one ever imagined that we had get to see a connection between Loki and Xebec. Although Xebec isn't shown clearly in this flashback, we do see that he rejects Loki's request to join his crew. Loki couldn't accept this rejection. How could Rocks D Xebec refuses him? So Loki directly challenges Xebec to a fight, saying, "Fight me. Then we will decide what happens next." A lot of people think that Rocks D Xebec is a character similar to Buggy, and this question was even asked to Redon, the leaker who provided us with One Piece spoilers, but he said that in this chapter the complete opposite happens. What you are about to see will shock you. I don't want to spoil too much, but let's just say Loki challenged Xebec to a fight, but it turned out to be a far more dangerous for him than he expected. In this flashback, we are also going to see Whitebeard, but we still don't get a clear look at Xebec's face. It seems like Oda-sensei is deliberately hiding something from us. However, in the future, we might learn more about Xebec's crew. Some of their members are still unknown. Loki admires Rocks D Xebec in the same way that Luffy admires Shanks. He even feels like he was born in a wrong era. He wishes he was born earlier so that he could have joined Xebec's crew. Loki's mentality seems to be leaning towards Blackbeard's ideology. Whether you believe it or not, could Loki actually join Blackbeard? Just like Luffy idolize and follow Shanks, I don't know what direction Oda is taking this story. Luffy gives Loki some meat to help him recover, and Loki does regain a bit of his strength, but he can't fully recover because of what Holy Knights did to him. It makes sense, his injuries are too severe to heal so quickly. Still, Loki is an incredibly strong character. I have no idea where Oda is taking the story, but right now we see that Loki is putting out all the fires he started in Elbaf with his hammer. At the end of the chapter, we see Gunko on a flying ship, and it has now appeared right in front of the Colon Pirates. In the next chapter, we will witness Gunko versus the Colon Pirates. One Piece's story just keeps peaking higher and higher. Whether you believe it or not, some of you might have thought the previous chapter was boring. But that's only because how intense Elbaf arc is. Honestly, I had said it's even better than Egghead arc right now. Loki had faced rejection after rejection. Xebec refused to let him join his crew. Lola rejected him. Even the people of Elbaf refused to kill him. But one thing I like is that Luffy tried to help him open. Because when someone is broken, they need support. After so many rejections, Loki now has every reason to become a villain. Next week, there is a break. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.